Greetings and welcome to World Music Safari. In this episode, a mystery Japanese instrument. So my uncle recently went to a pawn shop and picked up a really cool, interesting mystery instrument. Now I know it's from Japan because it has Japanese writing on the outside of the case, and it's pretty small. The case is about the size of what looks like a pool cue carrier, and on the inside is an instrument that looks a little bit like an automatic dulcimer. Now, I'm not talking about a hammered dulcimer, but I'm talking about more like an autoharp, an automatic mountain dulcimer. So like ones you see in Appalachia, or the teardrop ones you'll see sometimes at Renaissance festivals. It's got the same amount of strings. I think it might have 6, but there's buttons on it. So my assumption is we're going to play it a bit like a keyboard, and it looks to be fairly modern, as in within the last, I would say, 1920s to up to this time period. I really have no idea about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to check it out real time. I'm going to pull out my iPad, I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to type in some of the terms that I just said, and let's see what we got. All right, here we go, real time. So you can see it's got this Japanese writing right here. So it's obviously from Japan. All right, there she is. It's kind of cool looking. So here's the buttons I was talking about. You can hear it kind of start making noise, and there's the strings right here. So I've got my iPad. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna type in Japanese auto harp, and let's see what we get. Okay, not quite. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look at this 5th hit here, that's what we're looking for. That's it. Okay. Nagoya. All right, so now let's type in Nagoya instrument. There it is. Actually, this one looks almost exactly like mine. Let's see. Okay, so they're calling this a Nagoya harp. The taishogoto, or Nagoya harp, is a Japanese stringed musical instrument. So it looks like it comes from about the period of 1912 to 1926. So this could be roughly a little less than 100 years old. All right, let's look on the tuning here. So part of the reason I'm doing this is just to show you guys how I would look up an instrument that I have no idea what it is. So I know it's got strings, I know it's kind of like a dulcimer, I know it's kind of like an auto harp, so I typed in Japanese auto harp, and that's what came up. So now we have information on this. The taishogoto was developed in 1912 by the musician Gono Montana in Nagoya. Oh, so Nagoya, that's one of the regions it comes from. And I'm gonna grab a pick, tune this up a little bit, and then let's start playing it. Let's see what we got. Enough talking. All right, kids, I'm just going to kind of ear this up and see what we got. Okay, so it looks like I can tell already this string has slipped off of here. So let's see if I can get that back up on there without breaking it. Almost. Yep, okay. All right, crisis 1 averted. Hey, that's not bad out of the gate. That sounds pretty good. All right, let's see what these buttons do. Ooh, a little flat 7 going on there. Okay, 1 and 1. So these are my octaves within the diatonic scale that I bet it's tuned to. So I was playing in the 5th. So that flat 7 is more like a blues scale. So let's see, major scale. So chromatic scale from here to here. These are interesting. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, the flat. That's awesome. This is really cool. Let's try to play a little tune on this. Let's see what we got. It almost hits the flat too. Okay, so we've heard that one enough. Let's see what else. Yeah, so this instrument opens up a lot of possibilities to play all sorts of melodies on it because it's got a chromatic scale on it. It's pretty cool. It's got a painting of Mount Fuji on here, and it's got some writing here. I have no idea what that says. If anybody can read it, I'll do a close-up of it, and maybe someone can let me know in the comments. But it's a pretty badass little instrument. I like it. It's got a lot of little spice to it, as you can plainly hear. A little AC/DC, a little Raiders of the Lost Ark, probably some traditional songs. It looks like they go for about 40 bucks, but hey, whatever. Price was right. I love it. I'll use it a bunch. All right, gang. Well, that's it for this episode of World Music Safari. See you next time.